Hi folks, it's Evil here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's frosty edition of Thundermist Fishing Tips. Happy New Year to one and all. Welcome to 2018, and what a way to start the new year off, but nonetheless with everyone's favorite boatless angler. We've got Antonio with us today. We're out on the ice and we're looking for
Panfish, mainly sunfish right now, I think. Right?
That's it. We're
Bluegills.
We want to open the year up. Go ahead, Antonio. I know you're dying to get a line wet. We're going to open the year up with fishing for sunfish. So we're going to start off with a little bit of fun this year. And I hope 2017 was a great year for you, and welcome to 2018. And we're out here in, we've got about 4.5 inches of ice.
Yep.
So it's plenty safe, not necessarily always comfortable, but it's plenty safe, that's for sure. And I'm running the 1/16 ounce Stingnose jigging spoon, and Antonio's got the 1/8?
1/8, yep.
1/8 ounce. So mine is a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter. So what it means is it's going to take mine a little bit longer to get down to the bottom. So Antonio's will get down there quicker and he can get fishing quicker. We're fishing at about 30 feet, so it's taken me a while to get down to the bottom, and that's the disadvantage of the smaller lure. The advantage is if the fish are a little more finicky, the smaller the lure, the better the opportunity to get a hit. Now, if you've never tried ice fishing, you don't need much gear. Of course, a little ice fishing rod and reel. Something to cut the ice with. We have a power auger. It took me not until age 55 before I got my first power auger, but you need something to cut the ice. And then a skimmer. I know we got a skimmer here somewhere, right here. You need a skimmer to keep your hole clean. And other than that, that's about it. I mean, you've got a hut. Today we need it because the temperature is minus 12-ish, so it's almost that's got to be in Fahrenheit, maybe 5 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Anyway, somewhere around that neighborhood. It's cold, but we're gonna just jig these Stingnose off the bottom, and like I say, we're fishing 30 feet, so we're hoping to get into some nice sunfish today. Now, you don't need to tip the Stingnose. You can fish them just the way they are. And we normally do for perch and walleye, we just fish them the way they are. However, today what we're doing is we're just going to see if we can entice that bite just a bit. Oh, I just had a hit.
I just had one too.
We're going to see if we can entice that bite just a bit because we've added a little piece of butterworm. And that butterworm is just going to give a little bit of scent, little extra attraction, and hopefully entice maybe a little more bites. But like I say, you don't necessarily need it. Now, if you can't get butterworms where you're at, little grubs, any little grubs will work fine. You can get them at your local tackle shop. And again, all we're using is a little piece, not the whole butterworm, just a tiny little piece. That's all you need just to entice the bite. So glad you can join us, folks. We're hoping to get into some nice sunfish today, so stay tuned.
There's one.
Any size to them?
No. Well,
It just started to come around.
it looks like on the graph, yeah, there's a few fish down there. Oh, steep water, you gotta bring them up a bit slower. Oh, not bad, actually.
It's not bad. That's a small sunfish. But that's what's happened now as we're jigging. There was nothing here earlier, but by this jigging action, we're starting to attract some fish. So that's a small, nice little bluegill.
Yeah.
That's a good start. There, you get it right back down. You can get yours down nice and quick.
If it wasn't so cold, it'd go down quicker.
Who gets up early in the morning, before the crack of dawn, come out in the bitter cold, freezing temperatures? None else but the boatless angler. Hey, this is fun. Pack yourself a lunch, nice hot thermos of hot chocolate, and get on out there. And you don't need a hut, by the way. We've fished many times out in the open. It's just when it's so bitter cold like this, if you don't have a hut, your hole freezes up, your rod and line freeze up on you, and it's just much more comfortable with a hut. There we go. The move paid off, eh, Antonio?
Yeah.
We just made a move, as that other spot seemed to not be producing, and oh, there's a little sunfish, eh? Okay.
Tiny.
I'm just getting mine down there now, so there we go. Let's get it down there and just give it a jiggle. But that was right away. You got that one pretty much right away.
Yeah. Hopefully we're into a few. They school up, so you got to kind of find the schools, eh?
Or attract them.
Or attract them, but a lot of times, you know, if the fish aren't moving, you need to move.
Oh, this one came right on the bottom, Antonio.
Really?
It feels really small. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. Well, they, you know, it's funny on these little light rods. All these fish feel kind of decent. Even the small ones feel good. Now we are using, as I said, I'm using the little 1/16. Antonio's using the 1/8 ounce Stingnose, and we're keeping it small because we're fishing for sunfish, and these sunfish have got really small mouths. So that's why we're using the smallest of Stingnose. If we were going for perch or walleye, of course we would be using a bigger Stingnose. But these little guys have got little hooks, and it's exactly what you need. There you go for these little sunfish, or bigger sunfish, or crappies, or any of those smaller panfish, like that one. Another small one. We're gonna weed through these small ones, and eventually we'll get into some keepers. But that's what seems to be schooling up here right now. I'm finally made it to the bottom. Boy, it takes a long time to get down there in 30 feet of water with 1/16 ounce. These little 1/16 ounce jigs, I really like to use them in, you know, 10 feet of water, 12 feet of water, shallow conditions, 5, 6, 7 feet. Oh, there we go. There's one. Only because it just it takes a long time to get down there in this deeper water. A little bigger, Antonio.
Yeah, nice.
They're starting to get a little bit bigger. There we go, Antonio.
Good.
I lost my butter worm, and I said, you know, I'm just going to drop it down just a bare Stingnose, and it looks like I triggered a hit.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got a sunfish. A little bit bigger. They're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. Sooner or later, we'll get into some keepers. I got another baitless one here, Antonio.
Any size to it?
He's a strong one. He's fighting. Wow. Everything feels big on these little rods. That's what makes it fun. It's not necessarily how big the fish are.
We got a double header going.
We got a double going. I got a nice colorful fish, eh?
You got
a pumpkin seed instead of a bluegill.
Mine just came off.
Yours came off?
Yeah.
All right, let's get mine right back in again. He's gonna need a little help. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. See you later, Mr. Pumpkin Seed.
Oh,
all right, so the baitless is working. That's good. It'll make our butterworms last a little bit longer. How many did we bring anyway? Got a dozen?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I just missed one. They're in there. Got a school underneath us. Oh, I missed another one.
Seeing them on the flasher?
Yeah.
All right, taking me forever to get my line down there. Oh, that was a good hook set.
Oh, feels better.
You're fishing baitless as well, right?
Yeah.
Baitless.
Feels better.
It's like we're catching the better fish on the baitless hooks.
Oh.
What'd you get? That's a nice one.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Chunky.
Chunky is right. Ah, baitless is working. See if I can hook into another one too.
They're down there thick right now. It looks to be thick.
Wow. That's a nice sunfish.
Keep that one?
No. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Baitless is, the baitless bite is on, Antonio. The baitless bite is on. This is, feel them tugging, eh? They really tug pretty good for little fish. Pan fishing, folks. Pan fishing. All right, back in you go. Tipped again, eh, Antonio? I'm going to tip as well here.
I just tipped mine. And got a small sunny.
All right, let's see if I can get one as soon as mine gets down there. It takes forever to get down there. There we go. All right, jig it up, let it go down, and see if we can entice a bite.
Oh,
there we go.
You get him?
Yeah. Oh, he just came off. Do you see that? Felt like well, felt like a decent one. Okay, Antonio, now the question is, did that last one take my bait? Or do I still have it? And that's the beauty with the Stingnose.
Feels
There we go.
Nicer.
Little guy. Even if you're tipping your lure and you lose it, you still have the jig to fish, right? So.
Oh, this guy
Got some shoulders?
got some shoulders.
Yeah.
Not a bad one.
Oh, that's decent. I mean, they're getting bigger.
It's a nice fish.
Yeah, nice looking fish. There's another little one, Antonio. Oh boy. Just on the little jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle hit. And Mr. Sunfish. Now there's also, we were catching little sunfish here today, but there's also perch in here. You could get a pike in here. There's different fish, but we're targeting sunfish. And what a way to start the year off, eh, Antonio?
Yeah, it's perfect.
You know what? We're starting the year off with a little bit of fun, having some fun ice fishing. If you've never tried ice fishing, you know, get on out there and give it a try. It is a lot of fun. Doesn't matter how big the fish are. It's just a nice day out on the water, and you feel like $1 million when you get back home. You really do. But give ice fishing a try. We're having a good day today. We're going to weed through these smaller fish. Hopefully get a dozen to take back home. And I think the next trip, Antonio, I think we'll go for, we'll actually target perch next trip.
Sounds great.
Hey, because we got the whole year ahead of us. So, hey, you got a little one you caught up on your line there, eh?
Well, we got to see him.
A tiny, tiny fish. Okay, well, I'm back in there again. So, folks, I hope 2017 was a great year for you, and I really hope that 2018 is going to be an outstanding year for you. We're looking forward to spending more time with you on the water and some great times together. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, oh, I just missed them. Good luck and good fishing.